I am by nature of sanguine disposition, not much bothers me, but there's one thing that drives me absolutely crazy, and you're going to laugh because it's going to seem like such a trivial thing. But we have a pool and 6 grandchildren, and it turns out this pops up quite often. And I want to let you know what it is, why I don't like it, and what I've done to fix it. And it is the fill valves on inflatable toys for children to use in swimming. The reason I hate these things is they have a little flapper valve in the base, and I'll show that in better detail later, which you have to squeeze to partially open. And then whether you try inflating it by blowing into the hole or using an electric filler, the constrictions result in a very slow fill, and this drives me crazy because I want to get out and start playing with the kids. Here's one that I've cut away. And you can see the little flapper valve here. And the problem with this design is that they don't cut enough of the flapper valve away so that it opens easily. And the material is too stiff. It's too hard to move out of the way. Now, if you're using an electric pump, and with a fitting like this, much smaller of course for this particular valve, you're supposed to have like a finger here that sticks through the opening of the valve and pushes that out of the way. The problem is that with the small ones used for the small valves, this constricts the flow of air out so much that even if it opens that valve all the way, you're going to have a long fill time. Being an engineer, I couldn't help but try to fix this problem. So what I came up with was a piece of metal with a little hook on the end. I insert this through the opening, and by drawing it back, the hook catches on that flapper valve and pulls it in enough so that I can then reach in with a pair of needle nose pliers, grab hold of it, and pull it out. Sometimes it'll tear loose by itself like that. Sometimes I'll have to use a pair of scissors to cut it out. But what this does is that it completely opens up that hole, so you have many times more filling area. And then I cut the end off of the filler for these small ones so that there isn't any restriction from the filler. Now I can fill this, just fit that in there, and the air flows in very quickly, and this will enable you to inflate an object, no matter what it is, easily 10 times faster than with the a flapper valve in place. So if you're frustrated by slow fills caused by these valves, I hope you'll give this solution a try. Now, when you're filling them up after they're full, if you pull the filler out, you can usually close this off very quickly before much air leaves. If you've pressurized it quite a bit, you can, before you remove the filler, you can just squeeze that, and that'll slow the flow of air out and give you plenty of time to close it off. So, I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If these valves bug you as much as they do me, thank you for watching.